Okay, so we're in the shop, finally. Bit of a mess in here, but it's what we have. So, a little bit of inspection, figuring out why this thing won't start, and underneath the cap, there's no rotor. It appears to have a new condenser, and points look new, but the rotor is missing. Probably part of the spark problem. Pulled out one of the spark plugs, took a look, and gone to the auto parts store, picked up a couple of different plugs, and they are apparently the wrong heat range that's in here. So hopefully we have the right one now. Now, not just the coil or the rotor problem, fuel bowl. Inside here, our fuel bowl, kind of see that, it's pretty murky. There's a bunch of debris in the bottom, sediment in the tank. I'm going to go through and clean that too. Now we have some other issues. The wiring, less than desirable. This fuse holder keeps falling apart right here. Underneath, some of the stuff is wired backwards. We've got the black wire coming off the amp meter here, going down to the positive ground cable or battery cable. That actually runs up, and the black wire goes here to the positive side of the amp meter, and the red wire, which should be positive in my world anyway, is gone down to ground. So going to do a little check-in of that. There's no ignition switch. We knew this buying the tractor, which was missing. This is what's been replaced. We've got a toggle switch. That toggle switch runs out, and there it is there. Up and around to this toggle switch, which then runs to this toggle switch, which goes nowhere. The other end of that comes up and splices into the back of this switch, which is a little detent button or a momentary type switch, and it runs the light on the back of the tractor. So by pressing that, hoping you'd start this thing, it turns on that work light. So we've got some issues. The other thing that we're missing on this is on the other side. Climb up and over. Okay, the ground cable down here connects right down there. Not too great. And you can see the condition of the tube it's in. And up here at this end, you can see that that is in a piece of what looks like clear fuel line or something. And the terminal, again, less than desirable. It is broken. So we've got some new terminals, some new cabling. We're going to change all that, fix this up. Down here where we've got our power and everything needs to be looked at and checked. The carburetor, he said he replaced. It does look like he's replaced it. It's an auto adjusting one right here. That's our drain, and down here is our needle adjustment. So we're going to see if we can get that working properly, clean out any old fuel and varnish and debris, and see where we can go from here. Anyway, I'll be back shortly and we'll see what I've accomplished.